Justice Emeka Nwite admitted Malami and his two co-defendants to bail in the sum of 500 million naira each. Delivering the ruling, the judge, however, warned of attempt by lawyers and litigants to influence proceedings. He stresses that the court will not tolerate any effort to sway the trial, urging parties to instead rely on competent legal representation. The judge threatens serious consequences for anyone who disregards his directive. On the bail conditions, Malami and his co-defendants are each required to provide two sureties who must own verifiable property in Maitama, Gwarimpa, or Asokoro. They must also deposit their passports with the court registry with any travel outside Nigeria, subject to express court approval. Despite the bail ruling, the defendants will remain in custody in Kuje and Suleja prisons until they meet all the bail conditions. The trial is scheduled to commence on February 17. Malami and two others face money laundering charges amounting to 8.71 billion naira. A member of Malami's legal team has meanwhile reacted to Justice Nwite's concerns about some form of interference in the case.
That is left to the judge. I don't know what has transpired. We as lawyers have simply just presented our case, argued our case, and the court in its wisdom have delivered a considered ruling. So, of course, the judge has the right to say what he said, based on whatever may have, or whatever he may have experienced. And the court, based on the affidavit evidence before it, rightly held that it is satisfied that the defendant, particularly the first defendant, will not in any way interfere with the prosecution witnesses, and he will make himself available for trial.
Having spent the Yuletide holiday in custody, Abubakar Malami and his co-defendants are finally being granted bail in the sum of 500 million naira each. But then the allegation that there are parties seeking to influence the trial gives this high-profile case a totally different complexion. From the Federal High Court, Godfrey Shemoge, Arise News.